Hi, welcome to the Stocks and Shares Investment Masterclass training. My name is HABILA AMADU. I want to specially welcome you to this masterclass training. You have taken the best decision so far to learn about stocks and shares. And I'm here to guide you on what stocks and shares is all about and how you can start your journey on stocks and shares investment. It's truly an investment that is worth it, I tell you. So I welcome you once again. And so let's dive into the main training. As I've said, my name is Habila Amadu. And please let me know where you are joining me from. Please type in the comment section where you are joining me from. If you are joining me from Lagos, if you are joining me from Ibadan, from Abuja, from Kano, please type in the comment section. Let me know where you are joining me from. All right, let's move on now. Now, there's a popular saying by Warren Buffett. This is Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. I always say, God forbid. I've been one of those persons that have been longing to learn about stocks and shares right during my undergraduate studies, but I couldn't find a concise and comprehensive lecture on stocks and shares. So sometimes I'll go online, browse, but I will not find a headway on how to start the stocks and shares journey. All right. So God now helped me that I was able to find a formal or acquire a formal knowledge on stocks and shares, and that's what I'm about to share with you now. Now, this may not be a professional class, but I want you to see it as an interaction between me and you. I want to see how I can offload what I know concerning stocks and shares so that you can have a view and understanding of what the stock market is all about. Okay. All right, this is Warren Buffett. He said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. I always say, God forbid. Nobody wishes to labor all through his lifetime without having rest at a particular phase in life. Life is divided into many phases. We have the morning stage, the afternoon stage, the evening stage, and the night stage. So it's expected that in the afternoon and the evening stage, you should at least start resting. So if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. But I'm very, very happy for you because you taking this decision to attend this training, it means you are securing your future, you are securing rest for your future. And that is true stocks and shares investment. I want to show you something. Please just watch this now. Now, can you see the Nigerian billionaires? That is as of last year, 2025. These are the renowned billionaires, Nigerian billionaires, who gained 11.36 trillion from the stock market. Our billionaires that you know. Of course, you know Boa, that is Abdul Samad Rabiu, who is now the fourth richest man in Africa. Yes. And you know Aliko Dangote, you know Jimovia, you know Femi Otedola, and the likes of them, Tony Elumelu, the UBA. You know them, right? And you see, can you see now that these people are not just doing business or just focused on their own business alone? They also invest in stocks and shares. They are shareholders. Now look at Boa, that is Abdul Samad Rabiu, the founder of Boa Group. Look at his gain. He gained 9.23 trillion naira just in stocks and shares, apart from his own company runnings that he's doing. Just in stocks and shares, he gained 9.20 trillion naira. Oh my God. Can you see why the rich keep getting richer and the poor keep getting poorer? This is the secret of the rich people. Look at Dangote. Dangote got 1.93 trillion naira just in stocks and shares alone. Look at Jimovia, the founder of Zenith Bank PLC. He got 94.53 billion naira in stocks and shares alone. Otedola got 67.45 billion naira in stocks and shares just in buying shares and allowing it to grow. This is the secret of the rich. And I will say again, I congratulate you for taking this step because you are about to break free from that financial hardship. All right, let's move on now. Let's move on. Now, who is this training for? This training is for you who is a salary earner. Pardon my spelling error on the error there. And a business owner, if you're a trader and entrepreneur, if you're a clergy, either a malam or a pastor, if you're a student, if you're a farmer, anyone, this training is for you. So far you are determined to break free from financial stagnation. This training is for you. When I saw this and I learned this, I knew I cannot be poor or I will not suffer lack because I found a way where I can put my money and my money can be working for me while I'm asleep. Okay. Now, what is my objective? My objective in this training is to help you who is attending this training. And let me say it Anyone who waits till the end of this training, there is a bonus and a giveaway that I'll be giving at the end of this training. So ensure you stay till the end of this training. And please do well to subscribe on this channel, and then we move on. So my objective in this training is to help you understand how the stocks and shares investment industry work. It's important you understand it, because I've been receiving a lot of questions from my DM. What is stock market? How does it work? How do I identify the best company share to buy? How do I maximize profit? How do I know where dividend lies? My objective here is to help you understand what the stocks and shares investment, how it works. And then number two is to help you start your stocks and shares investment journey to wealth creation. Not just for you to understand it, but I want to help you start that your journey into stocks and shares. But know that you will need to take a very important action at the end of this training to start investing in highly profitable shares with at least 50% profit and above. But know that this commitment you are about to take, this action you are about to take, is not free. But just follow me. Just follow me. I tell you, you will gain a lot in this training. This training is free. All right, let's move on now. Now, who am I and why you should listen to me? My name is HABILA AMADU. I'm a clergy and entrepreneur, a wealth creation coach. I'm a director of the Digital Finance Academy and a privileged founder of Ancient Lives Gatherings and Apostolic Ministry here. And I'm a graduate of Usman Danfodio University, Sokoto, where I obtained my bachelor's degree in microbiology 2015-2019, and also from Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, where I obtained my master's in public health, that is 2022 to 2024. And by the grace of God, I'm currently running my PhD in public health at Usman Danfodio University, Sokoto. All right, besides being a graduate, I have been mentored in the area of financial management and wealth creation by some of the brightest minds in the industry. I tell you, I belong to a community of men who are bright in the aspect of finance, management, wealth creation. All right, and being experienced in investment for a long time and multiplying and growing my finances in high percentage. I tell you, I will show you the evidences. I also want to help you are my concern. I want to help you achieve this through this course, that you will start raising significant amount of money for specific projects through investment in stocks and shares. Some of you have projects. I believe you may have a project. I know you may have a project of house. Maybe you want to buy a house or buy a car or pay your school fees or get married. I want to help you make significant amount of money through the stocks and shares. All right. So this is my certificate. In case you are asking, young man, you are training people on stocks and shares. Are you sure you are certified? This is my certificate. I obtained the training since 2024, but I just got the certificate last year. So I've had a vast experience on stocks and shares. So I'm certified to train you. All right. And these are a few of my results. I just decided to screenshot a few, just a few. All right. Can you see? In Lasako, I have made 56.21 percentage gain. It means that if I'd invested 100,000 naira, I would have made 56. That's 56,000 naira, right? Yes. And look at this Veritas here. I made 34.53, right? And you can see another one here, Owando. That one I was making 3 point something. I had to show you how it grows. Okay. So these are a few of my results on stocks and shares. So I felt to share it with you. All right. These are some of the company shares I bought. I bought that of Veritas. Of course, I show you. Champs is here. Lasaco is here. Can you see Access Corps? I bought down one of Access. In Fidelity Bank, I bought the shares of Fidelity Bank. First Bank, here it is FBNH. First Bank, UBA, the Tony Elumelus. I bought shares from all of them. Can you see now? So I'm a shareholder. Look at it right from 2024. Can you see the date? Right from 2022, I've been buying shares. So I have a long-term experience on stocks and shares. Are we together now? Yes. So these are the shares I've bought. Just a few one. I just screenshotted it, just a few one. I still have many shares with some of them. All right. So now I also belong to a community of stock market investors. Bright mind, I told you. I tell you. Here am I. This is me in the WhatsApp. In the WhatsApp, can you see me here? You. So I screenshotted it so that you can see the evidences that the person teaching here is experienced, and I still belong to this community of stock investors. All right, where we share a lot of things, where there are latest news regarding the stock market. We have preview informations. We have when dividends is about to be paid. We know how to do things and to analyze the market as well. So this is the stock market investors group I belong to. Can you see the members here? We are almost 500, but now the membership has grown to almost 1,000 now. People from different axes. Some are even international people. All right. So now let's go proper into the shares. I just felt to share the other one so that you can be calm and have full trust in this young man teaching you about stocks and shares. All right, what are shares now? You may be asking. So shares is a unit of equity ownership in a corporation. I know this language sounds too heavy and too deep. All right, let me simplify it now. So shares refers to a portion of ownership that you have in a company. In other words, if you buy the shares of a company like, let's say, Dangote Cement, automatically you have become one of the owners of Dangote. Yes, that means anytime the company makes profit, you have a share of that profit, no matter how big or small. This share of profit is what we call dividend. So you can buy the shares of different companies from as low as 0.550 kobo per unit or to as high as 1,000 naira per unit. Now, I want you to know something, that when you buy a share from a company, you automatically become one of the owners of that company because your money is inside and they are using your money to grow. So imagine you buy shares of Dangote. Do you think Dangote will ever go down? No. The likes of BUA, all these banks that are operating, the banks are taking your bank charges as well. You are investing. So when the banks are making profit, you are making profit. That's what it means to be a shareholder, to buy shares. When you buy shares, you are called a shareholder. So when you buy shares, you are like owning a portion of that company based on the number of shares you have bought. So if the company is making profit, that's why it says you make money while you are sleeping. You get it now? When the company is making money, you are making money. Your money is there working for you. You are giving the company to work to your money to work for you. Do you understand now? All right. So and don't say I need to become a millionaire before I can start investing. No. Even with 1,000 naira, you can buy shares. Yes. Even with 500 naira, you can buy shares because there are some shares that are sold at 50 kobo. Some are sold at 5 naira. Some are sold at 1,000 naira. Yes, depending on the amount you have. You can buy as low as 50 kobo and you can buy as high as 1,000 naira. All right. So let's move on now. I believe you have understood what shares are. When you buy it, you are like becoming an owner of that company. So whatever happens in that company, you are a shareholder. I remember I bought shares, was it last year? And then I was called by the company to attend a meeting via Zoom. I was excited. Wow. So I'm now invited where I'm residing. I can now join a meeting where many investors, millionaires are there to decide on some things. Just by the privilege of being in that meeting alone, do you know what it can do to your psychology, to your mind? Do you get it now? And I don't think I bought shares up to 5,000 naira at that time of that company, but I was still contacted as one of the shareholders of the company. All right. So let me give you an example. Let's say the price of Access Bank shares is 24 naira 90 kobo per unit, because shares are measured in unit, because like you say pieces, one piece of share. So you don't say one piece of share, you say one unit of share. Okay, like you measure liquid in liters, so shares are measured in units. So you buy one share, it means one unit of shares. Okay, so let's say one unit of shares of Access Bank is 24 point, I'm just giving an example here. I'm giving an example. Let's say it's 24.90 kobo, 24 naira 90 kobo per unit. So you can decide to buy 100 units. That's 100 pieces of the Access Bank shares. And if you calculate it, 100 units times 24 per each share, that's the price of each share, 24.90 kobo. That will give you 2,490 naira. With 2,490 naira, you have become a shareholder in Access Bank. Everything that happened in Access Bank, you are part of it. If they are making profit, you are part of it. Okay? So if the price of Boasmen, that remember Abdul Samad, if the price of BUA shares is 99 naira per unit, if you decide to buy the same 100 units, that's the same pieces, 100 pieces of shares of BUA cement, this will cost you multiply 100 times 99, that will give you 9,900. So this means that 10,000 units will be just multiplied. Just a simple mathematics here. Access Bank shares, if you decide to buy not just 100 but 10,000 units, you multiply 10,000 units per the amount per share. Okay, that will give you 249,000 naira, right? If you decide to buy that of BUA cement as well, you can buy 10,000 units at 99 naira per share. That will give you 990 naira. So investing 190 naira, but you can buy shares if you have as low as 1,000 naira or even less. I've said it that you can use 500 naira to buy shares. Look at it. If you decide to just buy 100 units with 2,490 naira, you can become a shareholder in Access Bank. Yes. In fact, not just that. Imagine you just have 500 naira. You can buy shares with it. Yes. You can buy shares with it. Okay, so this is how it works. This is how it works. All right now. So these are some of the company shares you can buy. You can see Boa Cement, you can see Dangote, MTN, you make call, you can buy shares from them as well. As you are making call, they are removing your money, they are making profit with your money as well. Your money is as well in their company. So at the profit they are making from you, you're also making profit from them. Are we together? And then Access Bank, UBA, there are many, hundreds of them. Hundreds of them. All right. So let's move on. So now, how does this work? Someone will be asking, how does this work? So your question might be, how do I make profit from the stocks and shares? Of course, everything you do, you will need profit. If there's no profit in it, then the goal is not cannot be trusted. So I will answer that. Among many ways, there are two major ways to make profit from the stocks and shares investment. There are two major ways that I will teach you here. Number one is the capital gain. What is capital gain? Capital gain is simply when the price of the shares of a company goes up or increases. For instance, you buy these shares, let's say you buy 10,000 units of Dangote sugar shares at 15 naira per unit. One unit is 15 naira. You buy 10,000 units, that's 10,000 pieces. That will give you 500, that will cost you 500,000. So use 500,000 to buy 10,000 units of Dangote sugars at 50 naira per each. Now, if the price, you bought it at 15 naira, if the price goes up to 16 naira, you bought it today at 15 naira, and then it goes up to 16 naira per unit by tomorrow, you will have what? Look at it now. You bought it 15 naira, and that means you invested 500,000 naira, and now it went up. So the next time you are checking your portfolio, you will now see 600,000 naira. That means by that time you have just made a profit of 100,000 naira in just 24 hours. Besides, this is just too small. This is just too small. 20% increment is too small. Yes, a share price can go more than even up to 50% in one day. Yes, it's very possible. All right. And it's possible for a company's share price to go up by 10% up to 50% in 24 hours. That means if you have 100 units of Dangote sugars at 15 naira, which is a total of 500,000 naira, and the price goes up by 50%. Now, 50% is the half of 50 naira. You will make an additional gain of 50 divided by 100 times 50 naira per share. So let's just put it, the simple mathematics says you have made an addition of 25 naira. It was 50 naira today, and then 25 naira added, that's 75 naira, right? So the new share price will now be 75 naira. Can you see it here? The new share price, you bought it at 50 naira here, and then it increased by 50% by tomorrow. That's half of 50 naira is 25. You add 25 plus 50, that's 75 here. Okay, this is the mathematics here. So you made that profit. Now, that means if you bought the one with 500,000, that's 10,000 units, and then by tomorrow it went up by 50%. It means you have made a profit of 250,000 naira just in 24 hours by buying shares alone. See, there is great wonder in the stocks market. I tell you, I will show you the evidences. I will show you the evidence because I work with evidences. I don't want to be talking alone. All right, look at this. Look at this. This is a company's shares I analyzed just last year, December. Can you see the date? Look at the date now. Here we have 4th of November 2025. That was last year. And then 3rd of December 2025. That's 29 days. 29 days. 29 days. Are we together? Now look at it. As at 4th of November 2025, the share price was 16 naira. Can you see it here? But as at 3rd of December in 29 days, it went up to 72.70%. I guess that should be almost 400 and something percentage gain. Yes, 400 and something percentage gain. That means if I had invested 100,000 naira as of 4th of November, in 29 days I will have made 400,000 naira. Yes, 400,000 naira. Maybe you can help me calculate the percentage, but that's almost 400 because last time I calculated is almost 400. Yes, but can I shock you? As at 2024, 31st of December, this share price was not 16 naira, it was 5 naira. 5 naira as at 2024. So that means if I had bought it at 2024 at 5 naira and allow it to 2025, that means I would have made almost 1,400 and something percent gain. Yes. Can you see it? This is just a screenshot. Look at the dates there. Look at the dates there and the year. They are there. So you buy a share at 16 naira, and then in 29 days, something has multiplied times 400. Do you get what I'm saying? And many people will be like, are you sure you are not using juju? It's not juju. No, this is stocks and shares investment. So the rich people will put in their money and go and sleep. Someone will just put 1 million naira and he wakes up with 5 million naira in 29 days in 1 month. There are some businesses that will not give you such kind of profit, but this is stocks and shares delivering massive profit to you. Are we together? So this is capital gain. You buy it at 16 naira and then it increases to 72 naira and you say, well, I'm satisfied with this profit. I will now take out my shares. You now take out your capital. You can take out the whole money. You can take out your profit and leave it to continue growing as well. Do you get the mathematics here? Buying it at 16 naira and then it grew up to, it increased the profit. Can you see the line chart here? Look at the chart. This is the 70 naira range. This is the 80 naira. This is the 85 naira. Can you see how it's going? Look at it now. It's going, and it's at 72. Yes. And let me tell you one thing. This company made a profit of 2,000% profit in 1 year. 2,000%. Yes. So that means if you have invested 100,000 naira, you end up with 2 million naira. Yes. Go and check it. Go and check NCR. Go and check it. Google it and see. So this capital gain. All right. Then dividend. Dividend is simply a portion of the company's profit that is paid to you as a shareholder. Now, it is usually paid yearly, quarterly, or according to the company's pattern of payment. Let's say if you have 10,000 units, I've been using 10,000, you understand what units are, 10,000 units of GTT Bank shares, and it is time for the company to pay dividends to its shareholders. If the company decides to pay 2 naira as dividends, that is, or earning per share, that's the meaning of dividend, earning per share, you will receive 20,000 naira. Now, dividend is just putting in your money or investing just by being a shareholder. They will calculate, they will say, okay, for every share, because we have made a profit in a whole year, so for every share, because you have been part of the shareholders, for every share now that you own in my company, I will give you 2 naira. Part of the profits I have made for the year, I will share it to my shareholders. Apart from your own capital gain that you have made, that one is separate. This one is dividend. The company wants to give you as a dash, like a thanksgiving, a gratitude. Do you understand now? They are sharing their profit to you, thanking you for being a shareholder. So they can say, okay, this year's dividend will be 9 naira per share. Sometimes it can be 10 naira per share. So you have 10,000 units and you have the dividend is 10 naira. That's 100,000 naira just from the company. You don't have to do anything. Just be a shareholder there. They will pay you. This is what some people do. Let me show you something. Remember, I made mention of Jim Ovia. That's the founder of the Zenith Bank, right? Can you see? They said Zenith Bank had to pay Jim Ovia how much? 5.18 billion naira as dividend. The profit that Zenith Bank have made. That means even the man bought shares in his company. Can you see wisdom? See wisdom. Even Elon Musk bought shares in Tesla. Do you understand it now? These rich people are buying shares. Dangote is buying shares. Abdul Samad is buying shares. Even Jim Ovia is buying shares. Can you see that now? This is how the rich become rich. So he just puts in his money as a shareholder. When it's time for the Zenith Bank to share their profit, they'll say, okay, based on the number of shares you have, we have calculated and we have seen that your dividend is worth 5.18 billion naira. Just like that. You don't have to trade for it. Let's say I bought, okay, let's say I bought Coca-Cola. I've been buying Coca-Cola. I bought, okay, this is a roll-on, right? Yeah. Okay, I bought this roll-on from the company at, let's say I bought it at 15 naira. And then I now come and sold it at 100 naira. That means I've made a 15 naira percent gain, right? Now the company at the end, because I'm their customer, they will say at the end, because you have been a faithful customer, we want to give you a gift of 100,000 naira in addition. That is what dividend is. It is the company that will give you based on the profits they have made. It doesn't matter how much you sold your own product and made your own profit. They will now say, okay, at the end of this year, we have made huge profit. So to all those who have been patronizing our services, our products, we want to share it to them. This is what dividend is in a simple time. I believe you understand, right? All right. So how to start investment? So you know 2 ways to make money: capital gain and then dividend. Capital gain and dividend. Capital gain allowing you to grow. Then dividend is receiving, let's say, your own share, like the portion of profits shared to their shareholders. That is what dividend is. There are some people that don't even focus on capital gain. They only buy for dividend sake. When it's time to pay dividend, they will buy. And one beautiful thing is that when a company is about to pay dividend, they will set a date. So if you are, even if you have not been a shareholder for 1 year with them, you can buy shares for the sake of that dividend. And once they pay the dividend, you can withdraw your money, and that's all. This is wisdom as well. The stock market is full of wonder. So how do you start? How do you invest in the share market, the stock market? So step-by-step procedures to start investing in the shares of any company in Nigeria and around the world. All right. As for me, I've done even the international shares, how to buy shares from Tesla, Amazon. I have that training as well. So now, how do you buy shares? Number one is to create a stocks and shares investment account with a stock brokerage firm. Now you see, don't go online and start copying things. There are some brokers that are not authentic. Yes, some of those brokers are not authentic. You need to be trained. That's why you need training. You can download an app and then you discover that you are not making profit. It's because some of those brokers, they are not direct brokers, they are intermediaries. Okay. Yes. So once you create a stocks and shares account with a stock brokerage firm, you will fill a form and provide documents like your ID card, BVN, NIN, utility bill, NEPA, passport photograph, and the rest. And then secondly, you complete all the necessary documentations with your stockbroker. Note that your stock brokerage firm will also charge you a small fee. Of course, they will charge you a small, but very minute, very, very minute percentage. So deposit money after you are done completing everything. Then deposit money from your bank account into your stocks and shares investment account. You can deposit as low as 1,000 naira. Yes, and to as much as 1 million naira, even and above. Yes, you can do that. Then search for companies with profitable shares to buy. Now take your time and search for companies with profitable shares in the stock market. Let me tell you, if you don't, it only takes a trained and certified uh, coach to guide you on this. Now, when you search for that, then buy the quantity of shares you can afford based on the amount of money you have. Then wait for it to make some profit as the capital gain and, as I've said, the dividend as well. So you wait for your investment to grow. You can make as much as 10% to 50% per day, or 1 week, or in 1 month. Note, unfortunately, as well, you can lose money even all. But if you learn it, you will avoid losses and gain profits. This is why you need training, so you can gain profits continually. So once you have made your profits, sell your shares and withdraw your money to your bank. Please, have you been getting value from this training so far? Have I been fair enough? Have I taught you very well? Have you understood what the stock market is about? Please, if you have been gaining value, help me type value in the comment section now. I'm giving you 30 seconds to do that. Value in the comment section now. All right, I believe you have done that. Okay, now looking at how these things is vast, I want to introduce you to what I call the Stocks and Shares Investment Masterclass course. Now, you see, starting something by yourself for the first time is difficult. I also suffered. When I wanted to start this thing, I downloaded apps, but I discovered it was frustrating me. So it will take time. So I came up with this course to guide you step by step on the stocks and shares investment. I want to save your time. You have been checking online, you've not found the right knowledge. I want to save your time now. I want to save your time. And that's why I came up with this course. Okay? Now you see, there are some things that you need to be taught, like driving, like flying. Those, you see, the rich people who are earning in billions are high flyers, and that is where investment is. Do you get it now? If it is walking, and crawling, you can do that automatically. It's natural. But when it comes to driving, you must be taught, not to talk of flying. And that is what investment is. Because high flyers are investors. Investors are high flyers. They make huge amount of money. Are we together now? So doing it for the very first time can be difficult. It can drain you. It can frustrate you. And that's why I came up with this Stocks and Shares Investment Masterclass course. I remember I told you that you have to take an action at the end, okay? But just follow me. So you may be asking, why should I get this Stocks and Shares Investment Masterclass course? Remember, I showed you my certificate. Now, these are what you will be getting in this course. I want to show you. This course, I was able to break down everything into 11 modules. 11 modules. Can you see it now? Module 11 here. 9, 10, 1, 2, down to module 11. And not just that, I'm able to give certain bonuses here. There are 4 bonuses that I'm giving as well. Remember, I said there's a giveaway and bonus at the end of this training. So this is the things you'll be gaining. I will show you how the broker, the right broker to get, how you can open your account practically. I have done that with my smartphone. You will see it, how you can open your account, how you can deposit money into your account, how you can buy shares, how you can sell shares, how you can withdraw the profit from your account, and the strategies. Look at it here, module 9, strategies, because you need to know the strategies to use to in order to identify the profitable shares, the shares that are selling currently. You need to understand the strategies. Are we together? So these are things you'll be learning in this the stock and shares masterclass. I was able to compile them together and make it a course. They are all videos, practical videos. Do you understand now? All right. So there was a strategy I discovered early in the early days of my stocks and shares, and I shared it with my boss. And look at what he said. He said, Good morning, investors. Look at it, Lucky Johnson coaching. I trust you are having a productive week. I received various feedbacks from our mentorship sessions, which is a sign that some of us here really followed the coaching in that session. However, look at it, Habila Amadu was able to see something very powerful when he was implementing the act of studying the chart. I was expecting different observations about the behavior of the charts, the shares of different company. Now, this is my coach that was commending me 2 years ago. 2 years ago. So imagine I've been implementing this strategy now, and look at what it has been producing. Now look at his own comment to me. He said, "You are one of the persons that has noticed this amongst my students. I was waiting for who will first observe it." He said, "Kudos. You have a sharp eyes and an exceptional mind." He's talking about me. Oh, yes, talking about me. All right. So, and I also want to show you this strategy. That's why I said my discovered strategy and endorsed. It was endorsed by my boss. So I know it will not fail. Are we together? All right. Now, these are some of the people who bought the course. Can you see it now? They bought it all on Seller. The courses are there. I have a lot of students currently who have bought the course, and some of them are making huge profits. Many of them are making huge profits. Now, look at one of my students. He said, "Good afternoon, everyone. I sincerely want to thank the God for giving me this great opportunity to purchase this course. Honestly, I have been to different sites before looking on how I can start this, but it was so difficult. Yes, it's very difficult. But with this course, believe me, it's made it more easy for me. The tutor took his time to explain in details, and sincerely, my mindset is empowered already. I'm currently having a mindset of an investor via stocks and shares. Thank you." Can you see Gideon? Gideon also has commented here. He said, I would like to drop some 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 comments about the stock. He said, "I have gained knowledge about the shares and stocks." Can you see that Gideon now is commenting? Look at it, look at it, look at it. Can you see? Gideon said the courses are massive and valuable. The courses are worth listening to, not worth listening. There are videos, okay? And it guides you on how to make, keep, and invest and grow your money. Can you see? Joseph said the course has provided me with a solid foundation in stocks market investing. I appreciate the clear explanation and practical example. This is Joseph, one of my students. I'm already enjoying the course and finding it very helpful in understanding the stock market. The lessons are well organized and concise. Thank you, Joseph, for that comment. Can you see? I've watched the first module and great value. Look at this. Look at this man. Samson said, "For me, what stood out among many other things is you can dare to try it with little amount." Yes, I've said that. Thank you for this value. You're welcome. Look at Susan. Susan said, "I have always wanted to learn about shares and stocks investment. I would say this course is a great opportunity and came at the right time." Thank you, Susan, for that wonderful comment. Now, not just the course, there are bonuses. I have financial management and investment books that I'll be giving in the course, and then Easy Money Saving Masterclass is under financial course, and then recharge card printing. In case you are thinking of a business to start, I have a concise guide on how to start a recharge card printing. And then not just that, at the end you have access to the investors WhatsApp group. Once you have bought the course and attend and watch it, you will join my WhatsApp group where I will be guiding you as well. When there's any latest new on dividend, on shares, when there's a release, a low share to buy, I can share it on the group chat, and then you go ahead and buy. So the bonuses are designed to guide you on automated and profitable sales and the rest. Are we together now? All right. So how much is this cost? I know you have been asking. So considering the value you will get, and how it will help you to make a lot of money and eventually become a millionaire and billionaire from this course, it will be worth it if I decide to sell it at 50,000. Believe me, let me tell you, this course is very expensive. I know what I'm saying. And if you doubt me, I can recommend you to other buyers, to other people who teach this course, and you'll see it. 50,000, 75,000, 100,000. But I'm a considerate person. I'm very, very considerate. I'm a Nigerian, a good citizen of Nigeria. So looking at the current economic situation of the country, so this is it now. This is it. This course is hosted live on Seller. I've shown you on Seller, and it's hosted for 9,000 900 naira only. But hold on. Now let me show you the proofs. Can you see? This is another guy who bought his own. Look at the total amount there, 9,900 naira. Can you see Ezekiel bought his own 9,000? This one is Isaac Godwin Buba. He bought his own at 9,900. I've hosted this course and many are buying it because of the great value in it. But hold on. Now, if you look at the true worth of this course, based on even the bonuses I'm giving, the recharge card is worth 2,000 naira. The Easy Money Saving Masterclass is worth 5,000 naira. The stocks and shares, the true worth should be 20,000 naira. That's 27,000 naira. But I still brought it down to 9,900 naira. But still at that, I want to show people who are fast action takers what I call unfair advantage. So I'm going to give you a 30% discount of this masterclass course to the first 10 people who will take it at a whopping discount sum of 6,930 naira. No longer 9,900 naira. Just with your 6,930 naira. Remember, there are bonuses attached to this course. Don't lose this opportunity. With your 6,000, something that is worth almost 27,000 naira, I brought it to 9,000 naira. But I want to give fast action takers who will take this course now, today, at a whopping, that's 30% discount, at a whopping sum of 6,930 naira. Believe me, there is no place you can get this course now at this amount. There is no place. You saw my past students, how much they bought it. But because I'm training you for the first time, you are like a stranger. I want to give you, because I know you want to take it, you want to take the course. So I won't charge you 9,900 naira. I want to give 30% discount for those who are fast action takers. It's an unfair advantage because some have bought it at 9,900 naira and now I'm still bringing it down to 6,930 naira. But if you want to take advantage of that, take it now. Remember, bonuses are there, books are there, and many other things are there. So now, if you want to take your slot now among the first 10 people today, send me a message now on WhatsApp with the code SASMA, capital letter SASASMA, to this number 070176866204. Send me now and then I await you. All right. So see you in the master class course. Bye.